Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the Disney Dollhouse build with me. This is the extension edition, and we'll be working from issue 131 to 140. So, as always, let's have a flick through of the magazine, even though it's in French. So we've got our assembly instructions, super quick. Aladdin, the making of. Cinderella, the making of. Lady and the Tramp, the making of. And then the usual blurb on the back showing the Christmas wagon and summer wagon all complete, and then also what's coming in the next issue. So let's have a look at the bits that we received in this issue. So we've got some plastic molded bits, and then some lovely, lovely decorative items. I mean, it's all these little things that just make this so worthwhile, because you're never going to see bits like this elsewhere, especially on this mass and this detailed and this beautiful. And they're just some things that you would never think of. Like, I wouldn't think of a Christmas cake like this ever, but somebody has at some point and obviously made it. And it's just fantastic. And then we've also got a bow with a ribbon and some mistletoe as well. Lovely, lovely. So items like that just make this entire thing so worthwhile. So actually, that's actually part of the build. I didn't realise that. So first thing they want you to do is pop some glue in this bit at the back using all-purpose glue. And then it's going to attach to this piece and slots in super easy. This glue does take a little bit of time to dry, especially when it's plastic, so it does take a second. And then they want you to then glue these bits. So you're going to hear me say this bit and that bit so much because the magazine is in French, the instructions are in French. Every now and again there's a little English word in there, or sometimes I can make out one of the words, but yeah. So I don't know the technical terms for things, so hopefully the visual aid of me pointing at things is helping, and obviously just physically doing it if you're building along with me. But yeah, there we go. That's it all in there nice and snug. And then it's quite simply attaching this bit to that bit. As I was saying, this bit in that bit. So popping some glue on these bits. Yeah, so I believe this bit is forming part of the roof of the wagon. So then literally sandwich them together and it all goes in. So we've got a nice snow covered dormer in a way. I think it's a dormer. So yeah, that's it for this issue. Let's crack on with the next one. So let's have a flick through the magazine. So here are the bits for this issue. And the assembly instructions, pretty much the same but with a different design. So we've got bells this time. And then we've got all about Anna. And then all about the making of the Lion King, still one of my favourites. Still gets me every time too. And the making of Finding Nemo. And the usual blurb on the back, as well as what's coming in the next issue. So let's get on with the build. So again, we've got the white snowdrops, the snow covered dormer, then the bells, they're going to be stuck on the front, and then the decorative item that we've got is this massive cake, plate, which I'm assuming is actually for the cake. Yeah, to sit on. So yeah, just another level of detail to add to the already extraordinary cake. So let's put these things together. Yeah, so we can get a bit of an angle there. So yeah, so we should then one. Nice, nice, nice. So that's it for this issue. Let's move on to the next. So let's have a flick through of the magazine. We actually got the roof this time, so we can start building on the wagon again. Oh, and then we've got our first gift. We've got Minnie's gift box. And then how we're attaching the roof. And then Disney's Bolt movie poster. This is when Disney started losing me, was with all the Pixar stuff in the thing. Then the making of Frozen, I'm assuming it is. And then the making of Lilo and Stitch, and then the usual blurb on the back. So yep, let's have a look at the assembly instructions. Let's do the roof first, I think. So I'll just show you what we've got. So we've got the gift box thing, so it's literally just paper and then printed nicely. And then we've got this card here as well, but look at this. I mean, it's a very simple design on the front, but then you've got actual little card of to Huey, Dewey and Louie. Christmas isn't about candy canes, holly or lights all aglow. It's about the hearts that we touch and the care that we show. Wishing you lots of love, Donald and Daisy. That is just incredible. And then we've got a little bow as well. But this is just, I mean, I love I love the details of this so much. So I'm just going to fold that actually. I instinctively just want to fold it, because obviously it's a little card straight away. I love it so much. And then we've got a big plastic moulding, which to me looks like a circus tent. But you know, I know they're going for the candy cane stripe things. I mean, we don't, in the UK we don't really have, I mean we have candy canes now, but it's not as massive as what it is in the States. I mean, we don't have candy stripers and things in hospitals and things like they do in the States. If they still do in the States, that might be quite an old-fashioned thing now. But anyway, getting distracted. So yeah. This is now just simply a case of gluing the bits to the bit. Just pop a bit of glue under. And then the one with the candy canes go on this side. And slots in nicely, just like so. And then the one with the bells goes on this side. So we'll be getting, I think the middle one is actually the clock. I wonder, does the clock actually work? We shall find out. There we go. All sat snugly. So that's that. Now they don't want you to attach it to the wagon in this issue. Hopefully they want us to do it in the next one. But let's do our little gift box here. So using your scalpel or Stanley knife or whatever it is you're using, just cut around the edges of where it's attached. I mean, most of it is press and pull, but it is very fragile, so be careful. She says just pulling it. side. So they suggest wrapping it around the end of a battery. Do I have a battery somewhere? The answer to that is yes, I do. So basically just wrapping Mickey's gift round just to get the curve going. So it doesn't really have to be a battery, it could be anything that's round. It's just to get the shape. And then what are we doing? And then we're folding over the top bits. And then the side, the flap on the side. So then what they're suggesting to do is glue the side. Now I'm going to use just a glue stick, so you could use like a prick stick or anything like that. I'm just going to pull it and then put the flap underneath. And hopefully it sticks in place. But to be honest with you, I think the better option would be to actually use double-sided sticky tape, because I think it'll be a much stronger bond, especially because it's got to hold its shape. I don't know, it's not doing too bad with the glue stick. So yeah, that's that. And then we're going to be sticking that to the bottom, I guess. Yeah, so again, popping some glue on these bits as well. But to be honest, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to glue this bit. There we go. Basically do the same thing with the black lid. So I'm just going to pop glue on these bits before I do any folding or anything. Yeah, I think I'm going to use double-sided sticky tape. So let's start with this one first, seeing as it's still more wet. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to stick it on there for now. Like so. And then a little bit on the corner there. And then flip him over and then cut round with the craft knife all the little bits that we don't need. So it's a longer way of doing it, but I think it should be a better result, and also a stronger bond as well. So I'm going to do the one closest to the circle first, just simply peel it off and then match the corner. So the shape will actually fit around the edge of the circle better. See, already much better. Like that. And then finally the final flap to tie it all together. And I'm just going to use the battery to flatten the bits inside to make sure they really are stuck. And there we go. It's a much better hold than with the glue, and as you can see the glue's already starting to come off, and it doesn't really fit the shape as well. So let's just undo that. Yeah, so the fact that it's so easy to come undone just tells me nope. So the other thing I'm just going to do while I do that one is just bob a bit of all-purpose glue as neatly as possible. So hopefully by the time I've finished with the other thing, this will be dry. So yeah, let's do the same thing again. That's good. Let's see if the bow has stuck. Yep, the bow has stuck. Let's see if we can get it to... Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a simple thing, but it's just, again, another little lovely bit. Okay, so that's it for this issue. Let's move on to the next one. Now moving on to issue 134. So all about the bits that we got. Oh, we're going to be making it light up. Nice, nice, nice. That's why they didn't want you to put the roof on yet. Dingo, all about Dingo. I'm guessing Dingo? Is that what they call Goofy in France? I never knew that. That's fantastic. But to me it sounds Australian, like, oh, you dingo. You know, sort of thing. But wow, I didn't know that. I thought Goofy? 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 I don't know. Sorry to anybody that I may have insulted the Australian accent in French. Anyway, the making of Ratatouille, that was a fantastic movie. The whole story, the premise, it was an original idea. It was brilliant. That I love Ratatouille. And then the making of Up, another heartfelt, beautiful movie. I love that one as well. The usual blurb on the back, as well as what's coming in the next issue. But for now, let's get to the assembly instructions. But we've got another snowman, this time in the shape of Donald. Well, kind of in Donald. It looks like Donald's had fillers on there. But no, again, another, same with Winnie the Pooh's snowman, is just, they're very weighty. But I like that because it means they're not going to fall over too easily. So yeah, putting my little collection there. So yeah, on to, and then in this issue we got a little circuit board and the battery pack, and this takes 4 AA's. So then they want you to stick this, the fatter connector this way up. So you've got the moulding on the top that slots straight into that component. She says struggling with it. There we go. And then you want to just hear it click. So, oh, so this actually isn't the main. Right, I see. So this is just to test the batteries, to test the lights. This isn't actually the main battery component, because you can only test one light at a time. So I'm guessing the final circuitry will come towards the end of the magazine. So yeah. Let me just pop up the camera so you can see. Yeah, so we're just testing one light at a time to make sure that they're working. Yeah, so they're working, they're happy. Okay, so that's it for this issue, quite literally. Another quick one. Okay, so let's have a flick through of issue 135. So all about the bits that we're getting, making some more part presents, but in a different format. Nice, nice, nice. And then, oh, we're making a book as well. And then, oh, we've got another lighting element. Nice, nice, nice. And then a little bit of a window. And some other bits. So we're adding some decoration to the roof. Oh, that's a nice poster. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, the band concert from 1935. See, I like seeing all these old vintage posters. It's quite nice. And the usual blurb on the back, as well as what's coming in issue 136. So let's do the assembly first before the presents. But I'll just show you the bits that we got in this issue. So we've got a present there for Belle, I think, for Beauty and the Beast room. And then I think, yeah, they must both be for Beauty and the Beast, because obviously there's a book. And then some ribbon as well. and then lots and lots and lots of little bits. So the first thing we're going to be needing are bits for the window. Bits for the window. And that's all the bits for the window. So first thing is sticking the snow on the top. So with all-purpose glue again. Wait. Just pop in some glue in the moulding area there. And snugly sits on the top. And then we want to stick the lighting strip onto the back here. And it's already got double-sided sticky tape on there. This does it. Or am I making that up? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's just really stuck on there. So we just want to make sure that the lighting strip is just touching the top there. Then want a little bit of glue on the pins. Careful not to get down on any of the electronics. And then literally pop that onto the back. Like so. And then stick some pins on the window for the front. Stick some pins, stick some glue on the pins. Oh boy. And then pop him into position. Yeah. So he goes inside quite a little bit, he recesses in there, which is fine. So save that for later. And the next thing they want you to do, because we've got this lovely decorative item with Mickey's on a candy cane thing. So they want you to stick the other side so they just want you to glue in the other side. So we've got Mickey's head here, so just put glue on that pin and glue on that one as well. And pop that there. Whee. And then that one there as well. And then give it a good squish so it completes the thing. Then also pop some glue on the top, because we're going to stick some little hats on there. There we go. So just be careful with these hats because one is moulded to Mickey's ears and then the other one is just easily sits on top like so. But how cute is that? That is brilliant. So yep, that's that piece done as well. And then the next bit they want you to do is stick Mickey's little head on the top here. Let's just pop some glue in there. And usually attaches like so. So that's it for the main assembly. Let's move on to the next issue. Have a look at issue 36. So this is about what we've got. So adding some more decorative bits, the chimneys to the roof. Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at the Disney classic Pinocchio. I've never actually seen that. I mean, I've seen Pinocchio, but I've not seen this poster before. It says EU 1940, so this must be the French version. Maybe? I don't know. Could be. But yeah, very nice. Then we've got the making of Hercules and the making of Pocahontas, another movie I love. Historically inaccurate, but just for a story, it's fantastic. Then the usual blurb on the back, as well as what's coming in the next issue. So let's get on with the build. So the bits we've got in this issue are obviously some chimney bits. Then some snow bits that go on top of the chimneys. And then we've got some candy canes with Mickey's ears. Just how lovely are they? Again, so simple but just so nice. And then we've also got another stocking in a different design. So, yep, some more lovely bits. So let's get on with these bits. So they want you to stick two parts of the chimney together. So a bit with a small pin and a large pin. And then we're going to glue the bits that slot in together like so. They're both the same. No, they're slightly different. So this one with the larger hole obviously needs to go for the larger pin. So just pop some glue on there. And that keeps it all together. And then do the similar thing with this chimney as well. But this chimney is slightly different. And then the snow on the top as well, keeping it all together. Nice, nice, nice. And then we're actually going to put the chimney on the top. So the longer chimney needs to go in this bit here, following the curve of the roof. So let's just pop some glue in here. Squish it all together, making sure you take the glue off as quick as possible because this glue, as you can tell, takes off the paint, the colour of the thing, so be very careful if you use this glue. And then the other chimney needs to go on the back of the roof, of the dormer window I should say. Let's just pop some glue on there. Very nice indeed. And then they also want you to stick in the window that we did in the previous issue on this side, but making sure that you thread the light into that hole. But first let's just pop some glue in the mould in there, and then the light goes in there we go. And there we go. It just sits nicely in there. And then that's it for this issue. Very simple and quick again. Okay, so let's move on to issue 37. Let's always have a quick flick through. So we're going to be working on the clock this time, and the roof, and we've got some more presents. One for the Little Mermaid's room. And then assembling another light. Oh yeah. And then we've got the magic of Disney, about beasts. It's the other residents of the Beast Castle, so like the chef, the wardrobe, the coat stand, and then the making of Mulan, and the usual blurb on the back, as well as what's coming in the next issue. So let's get on with the assembly. I'm not going to keep doing the gift boxes on the videos because they're basically the same thing. You just need to have a lot of patience, take your time, and just do what I've done earlier in this episode, because they're all the same sort of thing. Obviously they're different sizes and different colours, but that doesn't really matter. It's just very clever little packaging. The reason why I'm not going to do it on film is because I've realised when I'm on camera I tend to try and rush things, and I don't know where that comes from. I think it's because I'm very aware of battery power, memory card, and also it's just more editing for me, which is becoming a very long list at the moment. So yeah, I've already shown you how to do it a couple of times, so you don't need to see me do it every time, but I will obviously continue with the main build. So let's get on with it, shall we? So I need our top piece, and then these are the bits that we got in this issue. Some more of the snow, and then the clock. The clock is pretty cool, I've got to admit. I wish it was a working clock. That would have been extra special, but no. It's this weird colour. But it kind of matches everything. Like you'd expect it to be deeper green, but no, it's actually quite nice. And then the light fitting as well, another LED. And then of course the presents with the little bows for the Little Mermaid's room. So the first thing I want you to do is pop the light, the LED light through here. And then they want you to hook the lines up in there, and then pull so the LED sits perfectly in the middle. Try and show you that. So it goes in, and then you pull it through. Obviously don't pull too hard. And it should look like that. And then glue. Where is my glue gone? Usual all-purpose buzz stick glue. Yeah. So just on these 3 pins. So, and sandwich them together. And clicks into place, so you still can see the LED light through there, and then glue in on these tips, 2 tips, and then press them together there. Not go too mad with the glue because it will squish out and you don't want to really have that showing on the model. Yep. And then that squishes together like so. Ah, I did not realise that. We're also going to be gluing this into place here. And a little hole at the back there. So I'm just going to get some glue around the edge here. And then squish them in. Like so. That bit done, and it should look something like this. And then we're going to attach it to the top. So we're going to glue these bits here, those three. Try not to get any glue on the wire. So I'm literally just going to go on the top. And then thread the wire through the hole there. And then line it up and sit it into place. And there we have it. Isn't that lovely? We've still got another window to put there, like there. And then I think that's it for the roof. So yeah, that's the clock when it's all lit up, which is really lovely, I have to say. That is really nice. Can't wait for this all to be finished and all lit up. They look fabulous. So let's move on to issue 138. So let's have a flick through the magazine. So we'll get our first figure in this issue. Usual assembly instructions. We're applying some magnets on this one and some signage. And then we've got the magic of Cinderella's dress in this one. And then the making of Rooks in Rookie, or Fox in the Hand. I like the French way as well. And then the making of Basil, the great mouse detective. And then usual blurb on the back. So let's have a look at what we got in this issue. So which duckling did we get? Is it Huey, Dewey or Louie? In French it's called Reiki? Huey, Dewey or Louie? Reiki. Huey. Dewey? Perhaps Dewey? Reiki? Dewey? Sorry for my French watchers. Butchering your language, I know. But yeah, isn't this guy just lovely? I think it is Dewey. I don't know why. It's his face. For some reason it's making me think it's Dewey. But he's got a little coat and bow tie. Already wrapped up for Christmas, which is just nice. But it kind of also fits the Victorian theme as well of the house. So that's really lovely. And of course he stands up all by himself, which is extra lovely. So what we also got in this issue is Santa Village, some snow, some white mouldings, 2 pieces, and some magnets. So let's get on with those. So the first thing they want you to do is stick the snow on the Santa Village. I'm just sticking some glue on the pegs there. So this one Which way up? That way. Okay. They want you to stick the magnet onto this little piece here. The thin one, not the thick one. Is it the thin one? Yeah, it's the thin one. So it goes straight in there. Like so. And then flip over the centre village and then pop some glue on this piece here because it's literally going to sit in the moulding. Squish it together. Nice and tight, making sure there's no glue on the metal piece. And then for this one, pop in some glue in the indent here. And then, which side's which? Oh, yeah. Always let your glue dry first before you start getting mad. Yeah, pop it into place there. And then pop some glue on this bit here, because this is how it's going to attach to the wagon. And then pull this close, and then it literally needs to sit, slot into place on the gold bit there, and then sit there. Like so. And then hopefully, even though I've not left the glue to dry, yeah, the sign just sits on there very easily, but doesn't come off easily because I've not let the glue dry, but I just wanted to show you. Let the glue dry, woman. So that's it for this issue. Tell you, super quick issues, these ones. So let's move on to issue 139. So let's have a look in the magazine. So we're going to be working on some more signs and more magnets. Yep. Usually assembly instructions, and then the magic of the musical orchestra in The Little Mermaid, and then the making of the king's new emperor. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Emperor's New Clothes, something like that. And then the making of Monsters Inc. and the usual blurb on the back. So I think it's pretty much the same, but just with different signage. But we do have a lovely, lovely, lovely decorative item. Look at this gingerbread house. They just really go to town on the detail on these things. It's just so lovely. So nice. Absolutely beautiful. It's almost as big as Dewey. And then we've got another sign here. Some more snow to stick on. And then the usual bits to stick the magnets on with. So we'll do that. Let's stick the snow on. So just popping glue on the pins. And like so. And then as before, bit of glue in the indent here. And a bit of glue on this bit. And then gluing this little bit here so it sticks into the back of the sign. Obviously keeping the magnet up this way, because then they'll go together like so when they're stuck together. So I'm going to let that dry, give it a good dry with either side, and then stick the other one into place as well. Is this the left or the right? The left, the right. So it's just going to be stuck onto this bit here. So again, just popping some glue on the back. And then fitting it around the moulding. So. And then that's it for this issue. Let's do the last issue of this episode, which is 140. So I've got small gift boxes. Again, I'm not going to show you how to do them because I've already shown you once. So I'm going to be sticking some more decorative items and another sign together. And then we've got the making of Wally and the making of the Princess and the Frog, and then the usual blurb on the back. So let's get on with sticking the decorative items on, because we've got these lovely peppermint Mickey heads with holly. Very nice indeed they are. So we've got two big ones and a little one there, and then we've got some more snow, another sign, two bows and the gifts, but we'll do those off camera. So same principle, stick the glue, the snow on with the pegs. Snow on with the pegs. Put glue on the pegs to stick the snow on there, like so. And then with this one, put some glue on the back. This is one of the bigger Mickey heads. And then take the sign from before, the one that says Santa's Village, and then he's going to sit in there like that, just to finish him off very nicely. Isn't that just lovely? So simple but yet very effective. And then the tiny one, we're going to pop a little bit of glue on this upside down V shape, and then he's going to slot into the smaller one at the front. He's going to sit in, hopefully very nicely, like so. Very nice. Okay, and then this one is obviously going to sit in this one here, but they've not given us all the magnetic things on this one. I'm guessing that's coming in the next issue, which I don't have yet. So yeah, that's all the signage done. So that's it for issues 131 to 40. However, when I ordered the last two issues, they had issue 118, 119, and 120 in stock, which means I can now go back and do the bottom of the wagon like it originally intended, because they're back in stock. But I am going to show you how to put it together, because I might as well, because I have the bits. So basically we've got this missing bit that's already got the pre-cut out with the decorative edges, and we also got these two windows that go either side of it, and then the snow that sticks on the top. So they're literally the only missing bits from the whole thing. So we're going to go back in and take this apart, hopefully without breaking anything. So just pull the bottom off. very easy. I forgot I got one of the presents at the back. And then we're going to unscrew one of the front ones. But first, let's stick the windows in the bits in place first. So very carefully, popping some glue on top of the snow pegs, not too much because it will mess with the colours, it into place on top of the window like so. And then now grab the other one I've just dropped on the floor. I've got 2 windows of snow on, and they won't pop in on here, but what direction do they want to go in? Yeah, I think that's probably the right direction. Yeah, rather than, although I don't know, kind of looks more kooky like that, but no, they're supposed to be straight. They're supposed to be straight. So again, just popping glue on the pins on the back. That looks nice like that. And then we've got the other decorative items that we got that need to put in place as well. So just pop this in place. All goes nicely like so. Then we've got some other bits. Got more screws, of course. Then we've got these windows that need to be attached. Well, doors really. And then this needs to be attached as well. So let's just push all them to the side. And then we've got the pins from before. Literally the doors go on like so, and then the pin ones go into the right section. So making sure that the pins, they have this very almost serrated edge around the top, so it should be at the top. As daft as that sounds, because it's what holds it into place, so you don't have to glue it into place. But it is a little bit hard to push down, so use something. It's a little bit hard. And there we have it. We've got one door that opens and closes. Then you literally do the same for the other one. Push it down. Them, got 2 doors that open and close very easily. Nice, 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 nice. So now I'm going to screw the back of this onto here, how it was originally intended to be. So yeah, make sure that you get it the right way around with that hole there. So let's use these screws. Yep, so that's all tightly done. And then we've got a little hiding place. I could put some sweets or something in there. Set a little treasure hunt. So let's unscrew these 2 screws here. Up, and hopefully I I've just lost the top camera, that's fine. No more minutes on my memory card. Okay, normally it's the battery that goes, so that's the first. So yeah, just wiggle this out without breaking anything. And then slot this one into place. Here we go. So it's all attached. Pretty sturdy as it is already, but again, just popping the screws in to make it secure. Just keeping that all secure and nice. There we have it. And basically just slot it back into place as it should be. And there we have it. All nicely done. So that's it for this episode. We're now at 140. So we've got 60 more to go to complete the Christmas wagon and the summer wagon as well. I think we only get a few more bits for the Christmas wagon and then we move on to the summer wagon, because obviously Hachette don't want you to complete this Christmas wagon and then nobody wants the summer wagon, so they split them up to make sure that you buy all of the issues, which you can't blame them, you know, they do need to make a profit. But hopefully after the Christmas and the summer wagon issues, the French site are hopefully going to go on with the Halloween wagon. So hopefully we can get that sorted and done before, not this Halloween, but next Halloween. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. As always, leave me a comment below if you guys are doing this or are you just having a good nosy to see how it's developing. I'd love to know why you're watching. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.